Good morning, everyone. Coming in a little late. Looks like SHUCHENG got the first rack of this one. Playing Mr. Stan TOURANGEAU. First rack of this one. All right, stand to break. I've been seeing lots of weird ball action with this house racking. Dry break there. 3, 6, 9s looking interesting. Can't tell what can go down there. SHUCHENG's taking a look at it now. Real close to see what's going on down there. Might be able to find some way to play some kind of 3-9 carom. Hard to tell exactly. Falling up for the 2 on the side. Looks like he has the angle to just go forward. We're in for a great day of pool today, down to the last 24 in the tournament. Stan trying to fight his way back. He was definitely a favorite in this tournament. And SHUCHENG is around a 625, I believe, so this is a great result for him just to get this far. I'm sure he's really proud. Let's see what he can do with this 3 ball. Okay, he's going into it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Off the back of the 9, he scratches. Okay, now Stan with ball in hand. Gonna have to play the combo and get on the 3 in a way that he can get back up there for that 4 ball. Looks like he's kind of trying to leave the 3 where it is and the cue ball kind of back where it is right now to have an angle. And a little straight. Might see him might just draw straight back to the rail and back out to the middle of the table. Just the straight power draw here. I had a little bit of angle, kind of slid, drew it. That'll work. All right, looks like he's going to get this figured out here. Which comes as no surprise. All right, Stan looking to tie it up here 1-1. Just taking a quick look at the bracket here to see where we're at. Looks like we're doing a round on the B side right now. At 11:30, we'll be starting the winner side matches. Should be some great matches today. All right, SHUCHENG to break. Let's see how he racked for himself here. Two ball gonna find it? Nope. All right, leaves him with the shot and a runnable rack here. No real problems that I can see. Got a little bit of distance here, but he should be fine. Just out to the center of the table. So make sure you get over far enough that 9 ball doesn't get in the picture. Real nice. Just gotta miss that 9 ball again, whether you want to stay below it or spin around it. Below it is. Perfect. Well, it looks like maybe the 5 to the 6 is going to be the last thing he's got to think about. Just wants to get in the right spot for that. Doesn't really want to be straight on the 5. I can't really tell if he can go straight. Yeah, it looks like he's just going to go straight up or 3 rails all the way around. He goes for the 3 rails. Not sure he wanted to run to that 7, but that worked out okay. Got some people rooting for Stan in the chat. No surprise there. Absolute legend. And 2 to 1, Stan breaking. Taking a little more time. He didn't get the best break last time. It's been a really exciting format for this tournament. House rack, no 9 on the break. That was better. Got some stuff moving that time. No balls on the break and still ended up with kind of a little cluster Similar to the first time he broke, with some balls down by the 9, down by that corner. No shot to make the 1 here, so this will be safe from SHUCHENG. Don't know if he can just bank that 1 ball out of there and stay behind the 8. Definitely a possibility. A little touchy if he has to move the cue ball over and back out behind the 8. I don't know if that was a good hit. Let's see. It was not. So he hit the 8 ball first on that one. Must have been real close. So Stan's left with a little bit of a puzzle here. Be a lot easier if that 5 and 6 were reversed. Looks like he's looking if he's just going to play the 2, 6, 5. It's not a bad idea. Play it with some speed, try and clear some stuff out of there. All right, so he's lining up this 3-ball combo here, giving it the respect that it deserves. So many variables with these shots. It's amazing how much things can change direction by the time it gets to that 3rd ball. Great shot. Leaves the perfect 2-6. Oh, he's going to play carom on the 9. You say, I'm done with this mess. 3-1 Stan. Be really interested to watch his next break and see if we end up with another little cluster of balls down there with the 9. So far, the break hasn't been too kind to anybody in this match. All right, looks like we had a dry break. Still having a little bit of trouble. And this rack's looking pretty open here. Hit that with some inside. Just got far enough, I think, that he doesn't have to go down table. Looking at it again. The 4 ball is kind of tied up by the 9 here. If he ended up somewhere where the 2 ball is, it would be tough. Where the 6 ball is okay, but that's a small spot. So he's just gonna kind of figure out where he wants to get on the 3 to get on the 4. So he can manipulate that pocket a little bit too. So All right, get some technical stuff figured out here. All right, he's dead straight on this 3. So we're going all the way downtown. I hope so. Yes, we are. Okay, looks like he got the perfect window here. Maybe just roll up, play the 5 in the side. Now it looks like he'll just float forward and play the 6 in the other side pocket. And Stan's going to get out of another dry break with a nice layout here. This match just showing you how important the break is in 9-ball. 4-1 now. Let's keep our eyes out for what happens down in this corner right here off of this break. Looks like we just hit 30 viewers. It's awesome. Okay, going to the hand on the back rail here. A little different than we've been seeing for most players. Okay, he got a lot better action on that break. Great opportunity to run another one here. Once again, 3 up top with the 4 down below, kind of impeded by the 9. So that's going to be the shot again to get from the 3 to the 4. Staying on the short side of the 3. Wasn't sure if he was going to go all the way to the rail and back out, but now I wonder if he's looking to draw out and down. Oh, straight down. Looks like the 4 passes the 9. Really nice shot. A great angle, so we can just roll it in. Looks like he can just punch right up to the middle of the table so he can float over for the 8. Well, I think that's where he wanted to be for this shot, right kind of on the 50-yard line. Now this is kind of preference, whether he's going to play it in this pocket here, draw over and back out. It's kind of depends on what he feels like and how exactly it's sitting on the table. Okay, so he went around the angles. Really nice there. got a really perfect angle on this 8. Doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball. Let's see if we can get right here. Real nice. And that's going to be 5-1. All right, SHUCHENG needs a ball in this break. He's thinking, please. It's always the worst when you can't make a ball, but you're leaving the racks open. Especially against a player like Stan. It makes it really tough. All right, big break here. Needs something to happen. 6 ball down, bump on the 1. And he can see the 1. There is a bank here. Don't know if he's going to go for it. You could play the bank with a little touch of left just to kind of spin the ball and hold there for the 2. Always safe is always an option. Decisions. Might be looking to play the bank and come all the way back up. We'll see. The other option, he could possibly drag the 1 under the 3 cue ball up table. So he might be crossing over the 1. Okay, he did play the bank. And it goes. Nice shot there. Still a lot of work now. Now, does he cross the 2 and try and go down by that 9-7 somewhere? He could also bank the 2 up and try and get the cue ball back kind of where his hand is. That's what he elected to do there. Beautiful 2 ball right up under the 3. This is a great safe. But with the 2 so close to the rail, you gotta expect Stan to make a good hit here. Off of 2 rails. Probably play it with a little, well, he might be able to get between the 5-8 also, 1 rail, okay. See if he tries to get the cue ball over by the 7 here. That he does. Makes the 3 and hooks himself. Wires up the 2-8 in the side. The 7 is now frozen to the 9 ball. Okay, he can get around that just enough. It almost seems like no matter where you hit the 2, you're going to make the 8. So that's the nice thing about it. Little mini jump there. Okay. Now here's the shot. Can he get an angle to break that 7 out? He might even be able to play the 4 into the 9 and make the 7, which would be great. Oh, we did just fine. I'm sure he was worried for a second there. Might hear my co-commentator, my daughter out there. I don't know if the mic's picking her up or not, but that's what that childlike sound is. Hard to explain to a 6-year-old what pool commentary is, but you know. Okay, so he has an angle here. All right, well, looks like we're going thin off the 7. Oh no, we're not. He went for the 9 ball there. Wow. A little surprised. It didn't seem wired. Maybe that was just a 5-1 shot there. Just wants to get this match over with. All right, SHUCHENG's going to get one back here. All right, 5-2 with Stan breaking. All right, sticking with that spot. You can definitely see the 1. I think a safe is going to be in order here. Guess we'll try and get the 1 behind the 7 and the cue ball behind the 6, something like that. All right, might see the edge here between the 4 and 7. Either way, it's a tough shot, even if you can. And if he can't, it looks like he might have to come below the 8 ball. It's hard to tell. Going between the 4-8 kicking it, he might just come too short. Did have a look at it. Didn't want to run into that 4, but he didn't leave anything easy here. Probably going to see another safe. Took a quick look to see if the 1 will bank between the 5 and the 7. Might play a little two-way there. Play it into the long rail if it doesn't go, and get it back behind that 7. That's another way to do it. Seems like every time he makes something, he hooks himself. Just getting unlucky with those rolls. Getting out the jump cue here. Looks like he doesn't have to jump over the whole ball. Would not be surprised if he made this. Doesn't have to worry about the cue ball, can just go straight back and forth, threes out in the open. And there's a roll, jelly roll. What a spot. This is tough, tough, tough. I mean, we might be in Z-shot territory here. And it looks like it does go past the 9. I think that's kind of what he's looking at, just in case. Short. Yeah, that's tough. You always, when it comes to those Z shots, especially on these diamonds, that ball almost comes straight off the second rail. You have to hit so much lower down than you think. It's very deceiving. It doesn't really make a Z. Well, Stan gets unlucky, makes the ball and hooks himself, jumps, gets a good hit, and then gets really lucky and leaves an incredibly difficult save to get ball in hand to get on the hill here. Looks like we'll be drawing out and coming between the 6-8 here. Nope. He's doing the smarter thing. And Stan the man with the routine 9 ball here. On the hill, 6-2. See that 5 ball rattling around in there. He's going to switch it out. It's so funny how stuff starts happening with these wooden racks. It seems like the balls are different sizes all of a sudden. Sometimes they are. A lot of times you'll get sets mixed together with different size balls. happy with that. Putting in a little extra time. He doesn't want to do another open dry break here with Stan on the hill. Well, he comes up dry, but Stan's gonna be pushing. Where to push? Maybe into the 7 ball? I've only played Stan once, lost 9-4. Great experience. He pushed out to a really tough spot against me, and I took it, and all my buddies were upset because they wanted to see what he was going to do. So this is pretty much just saying, are you going to cut this ball in or am I going to cut it in? And you kind of have to take it. If I'm in a tough spot, I always I want to seal my own fate. I'd rather shoot and miss than let somebody else shoot and run out against me. Well, that's an interesting turn of events. Could have swore he could see that ball. Right now he's looking if the 2 is going to pass. It looks really tight. He could, and this maybe the 8's a little far away to play rail first off the 8. Could play a nasty safe though here if he just softly shoots the 2 ball over into that corner and it gets on the other side of that 8 ball. Don't know if there's some way he could play a 2-way carom on the 9 here. I think now he's looking to see if he can play this 2-9 and get the cue ball safe. Seems a little more dangerous to me with the cue ball going over by that corner with all those balls it could scratch off of, but I'm assuming he's got a plan. Okay. Well, I got a feeling that SHUCHENG's not going to like his next shot. There's a good chance he could be welded to the bottom of that 7 ball. Could also just draw back a little bit and get him on the 9. So many balls down there. 7 ball it is. Once again, just such a tough kick here. Borderline would be looking to tie something up. I don't see a great chance to get to this 2 ball. I'd be shocked if he could get between that 3-5. Does not want to rub one of those balls and give up ball in hand here on the hill. So this is a big decision right here. And he knows it. Looking to kick to the bottom rail. This is so hard. I mean, this for me is just hit and hope almost. I don't even know how to aim it. I mean, coming so short into that rail. Oh, gets a great hit. Leaves a shot, but not an easy one. That was a good hit. He'll be happy not to leave ball in hand there. Wow. Well, I don't think he can get between the 7-8 here. So we're going to see a shot. 9 ball might cut off the 3-way kick even, or the 3-rail kick even. Might have to just go all the way up and down. He's looking now where he wants to hit. He's trying to find the line between the balls. Might even try to come 2 rails here. Come off the second rail soft into the 3. We'll see. See exactly how he hits it. Oh, what am I talking about? What a shot. What a shot. Now he's jacked up over the 7. The fun's not over yet. The confidence you have to shoot straight into that 3 ball without hitting anything else. Amazing. Hangs the 4 and leads a shot. Oh, that last rack can be quite elusive sometimes. Now SHUCHENG's got the ball in the jaws here. Everybody knows how tricky these can be. Especially when the cue ball needs to travel a little bit after it hits. A little too thin, you come all the way back down. A little too thick, you got a super long shot. So does well there. Now I think he'll be looking to go between the 7 and the 9. 2 rails out. Gonna need a good angle on this 6 to get back down to the 7, so. Might even be running into the 7 and getting it out of there. Let's see. That he was. That was a nice shot. Gonna be tough to get down there now, though. Looks pretty straight. Body language says he's not exactly happy with that. Well, looks like the right thing to do here would be just take your medicine. And he is just leveling out. See if you can get to that back rail. Wow. Oh, don't scratch. And he can see it. Oh, he throws his hand up on that one. Not exactly sure what he's looking at. It looks like he can just kind of... Okay, he's going to be leveling out. Yeah, just... He's not shooting it in the side. Going for the 3-railer. And gets a little bit of a roll here. Now, what is Stan going to do with this? He could thin it and play the 8. He could thin the 7 ball into the 9 to end up below the 9, send the cue ball up to the top rail. I kind of like that shot. Thin off the 7, cue ball up here. Looks like he's going to play the carom, though. Try and get the cue ball around. Yeah, that's tough when that 8's on the rail like that, because you really have to hit exactly between the 8 and the rail, or it's not going to go. Alright, looks like SHUCHENG is going to live to see another day here, which is what we like to see. I don't think anything's going to beat that Rich Geiler match last night, but always love to see a comeback. If you guys didn't catch that one, you got to go check out Rich Geiler and Loy Long from last night. One of the most epic matches I've ever seen, pro or otherwise. All right, 6-3. Stan's going to be breaking. Got some great matches coming up at 11:30. Rob Saez and Shane Van Boning. Corey Dool and James DeVee. Tony Chohan and Chris Reinhold. Steve Lingelbach and John Mora on the winner's side. Top 8 on the winners. Okay, wing ball flies in that time. Very interesting. The 9 ball's hanging. No real shot on the 1. See if he plays a 2 ball, and that cue ball ends up going anywhere by the 9 on this shot. Maybe even play to get the cue ball off this side rail into the 9 and down to the bottom rail somewhere. Okay, looks like he's might be sending the 1 down there. Maybe cue ball behind the 3. Okay, I think he left a shot. The drama continues. Okay, SHUCHENG is, yep, trying to figure out how to get up to that 2 on the side. Looks like he's naturally kind of coming almost towards the 9 ball off that second rail, or that direction. Come 2 rails tight out of that corner, so he needs to figure out how to lengthen it out or something. A little inside. Wow, there. Did he get there? Okay. It doesn't look like he quite got there. Might just jump over the edge of this ball. Now you got to feel pretty good about making this. Now, if he hits it too thin, the cue ball could come out here. That's not what he wants. So that's what you're trying to avoid here. Hit that 2 ball full so you leave the shot in the 3. And kind of want to jack up, get a hop on the cue ball so it's not moving forward too much. Stands up watching to make sure that 4 doesn't get grazed. Great shot. Went all the way around the 3. Obviously does not pass the 8. Possibly looking at a 2-way shot of some kind. Banking that 3 down by the 9. Always a little dangerous if you're going to be leaving the 3 and the 9 together. Need to have a good cue ball. And he did real well there. Now this is going to be an attempt at going off. He's going to jump and try and hit the left edge of this 2 ball and carry him in the, or the left edge of the 3 ball and carry him the 9 would be my guess. Took off the back of his cue. Here we go. And he's going to feel like a favorite to make this because you just have to hit just the edge of this 3. For the match. SHUCHENG holding his breath. Wow, missed the 3 altogether, ran straight into the 9. Ball in hand for SHUCHENG. Did not see that coming. Just confirming, did that really just happen? Yes, it did. Trying to decide exactly what he wants to do with this 3. Appears he's trying to leave himself a nice little angle where he can just draw straight back a couple feet. Right next to that side pocket. Well, didn't want to have to deal with that 8 ball. I know that much. Just let up a little on that one. But he's got an angle to go forward, so he doesn't have to try and jack up and dig down on it or anything, if he doesn't want to. He's going to, though. Maybe he does. I thought he could go short rail, long rail, and shoot the 5 in the other corner, but he feels comfortable. think he underhit that one a little bit too. But it looks like he can give it a little soft draw here and get below the 8 if he wants. Or he could go forward. Going long rail, short rail around here. Well, now he landed in that weird little spot where you wanted that ball to stop an inch sooner. Would have been so easy. Now it's hard to move that cue ball because you're so close to the 6 and you're going towards the 8. So let's see what he does here. Maybe run into the 8 here. Okay, he could spin it a little bit. Kind of use the left to spin the ball in and hold the cue ball. That was a nice shot. That was a bit of pressure there. We're going 6-4. Let's keep it going. Very nice. Off of that surprising foul on the jump 3-9 there. So SHUCHENG gets up to 4-6 and breaking. He is definitely still in this match. Pushing 70 people viewing, it looks like. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Really trying to get a nice rack here. Every break is so important at this point. Okay, he's happy with it. Adjust that score now. There we go, 6-4. Hand on the table. I have not seen one other person, well, actually one other person break like that, but pretty rare. Those balls did not move in the middle. So another interesting rack here. Real thin on the 1. Break time. Stan taking a break, probably at a good time. He's on the hill. Regroup a little bit here. It's going to be a really interesting rack with the 5, the 7, or the 5, the 9, the 6, the 8. Got that right, face man. Frustrating for players, but fun for the viewers, that's for sure. All right, we're just waiting on Stan to get back here so we can see the end of this awesome match. And there he is. Strapping back in, figuring out what he's going to do with this one ball here. This is a pretty tough cut, really. It's a lot of distance. One ball just off the rail. Doesn't have to do much with the cue ball, but you don't want to have to put your hand there like that either. Plays a nice safe. Oh, does he leave the 1-9? Look at this. Clear shot on the wired 1-9, and he's laughing, but he's not happy. He could laugh or cry. He chose to laugh. And yes, Loy and Rich is the match to watch, in my opinion. I haven't seen them all, but I don't want to spoil it for you. I just want you to trust me. Okay, so it looks like he cannot see the edge of this one. I thought for sure he could see it fully, but all he needs to do is just a light jump into it. Don't touch that cue ball. And this is a must hit or Stan's going to take advantage, and this match is over. He hits it. The 9 goes, and the cue ball holds up. I believe SHUCHENG was just on the floor. Wow. What a highlight reel shot that was. We are at 6-5. Stan breaking on the hill. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, Stan breaking. He just threw those ones together. He said, let's do this. Where are we going? 5 ball down. Seems like this has been another common theme. The 1 ball coming over there and cue ball ends up on the back rail. So time for another safe here. Most likely we'll want to get the cue ball behind the 3 here. Oh, went the other way. Cue ball behind the 2. And SHUCHENG left with another tough situation here. All right, going for the 1 rail kick. Makes a great hit. Is the 6 gonna get him? Oh my. Throws his hand up, but you know, you get a good hit like that. Nothing wrong with getting safe on that one. Here's another one you gotta expect Stan to hit, so it's just how is it gonna turn out? Good point, cue ball control. Probably did not want to get that one down by the 9. All right, so looks like the 7 ball still goes. Almost tied that all up. SHUCHENG does have a bank here if he chooses to shoot it. Just got to control the cue ball. Could also try and get the cue ball below the 2. Okay, is that ball gonna go? It does not. And he left it. Stan is dealing with this 8 ball a little bit, so he may have to go all the way up table and come back around somehow. Okay, he's jacking up. Oh, rubs the 6 and gets on the wrong side of the 2. Well, looks like the 2-7 is possible, but I think we're going to see another safe here. Big shot coming up here. Does not get there, I don't believe. Might have got a little edge of that 7 at the last second there. Either way, he tied up the 8-9 in a weird spot. So can't tell. It looks like SHUCHENG might have grabbed the jump cue there. Yep. Just the edge. Just the edge of this ball. And the 4 ball is kind of big here. You don't want to get hooked behind that. You don't want to follow the 2 in. Just some little things to avoid here. Okay, did the 4 ball come into play? The edge. Just the edge of this. Okay, looks like we're on here. Not sure what he's doing with the cue ball, if he's coming back. Oh my gosh. This match, I tell you, he has fluked the 3 ball, gotten on a bank on the 4, with shape on the 6 if he wants it. And I gotta think he's gonna shoot this. He's looking at it in the side. Either way, I'm sure he's looking offense. Now he's looking back to the bank. I really feel like the bank is the shot here. I know it's hard to do. I'm just not a fan of these thin cuts in the side personally. But I also enjoy bank pools, so My brain tends to lean that way. Heart of the pocket. Great shot. Now it almost looks like he can just shoot and stop right here if he wanted to and have that angle to break that 8 out. If he has the angle to go to the bottom rail, I think he's looking to get a little closer to that 7 ball. Stay down on this one. All right, this is the shot here. What is going to come out of this? What is going to come out of this? Got to get movement here. Got to get movement. You don't want to hit that 8 full in the face and leave it sticking there. You could even come off his right side of the 8 and go into the 9 here, possibly. Breaks the 8 out and gets on the 50-yard line. This is tough now. This is tough now. That side pocket is big. Looking to draw just below the side pocket here. Just below. And then come down below. Not the shot you want to shoot for your tournament life. I'll tell you that much. Where's it going? Oh, SHUCHENG, you monster. Look at this, folks. We're going hill. We're going hill. We got 85 viewers right now. Let's share this thing, get it to 100. Hill with SHUCHENG breaking. Did I mention we're at a 100-point Fargo difference here? This would be such an upset. Here we go. All right, well, I think this is what we've all been waiting for. This match has just felt like it's going to go hill. The pool gods have willed it to happen. Six to 6. SHUCHENG to break. Probably one of the biggest breaks in his tournament life here. Not many people can say they got to knock out Stan. Wow, look at this break. What a time to come with it. 5 to the 6 is going to be the shot. Five to the 6 is going to be the shot. Comes with his best break of the match when it counts. Just thinking, how do I get right here? How do you do it? Oh, 7 ball. Wow, making us sweat here. Making us sweat. Now, is he going to drag it up the rail? Okay, we're going forward, it looks like. Got to put some juice on this to get this out of that corner. Get there. Look at this shot. Wants to stay off the rail. He's good. Four balls for the match here. Another player preference, straight up and down or all the way around. I see him loading up a little bit here. I think he's going around. Nope. Kind of in between. All right. Pretty good there. Straight down to the bottom rail here. Just broke 100 viewers. Way to go, guys. Tuned in at a good time. Hill with Stan TOURANGEAU and SHUCHENG CHAO here. SHUCHENG looking to get the scalp of a lifetime. We going around the 9. Yes, we are. Slow down ball. Beautiful. Look at this. Right out to the center of the table. Oh, thank you, PNW Pool thing. Appreciate that. I appreciate you guys being here. This is the second amazing Hill match I've gotten to commentate. I mean, how lucky for me. Both of them with Pacific Northwest legends. Oh, SHUCHENG. CHAO. For the win. Did he just concede? He must have. What's happening? No? Okay. He's just going back to wipe off the shaft, collect his thoughts. Nobody breathe. What a match. SHUCHENG. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. To knock out Stan TOURANGEAU.